And then once you get into the free stroke, then now suddenly you're always going down to play a double. Now you gotta pull with your fingers, right? Because the stick is residing in your hand differently. It's a different way of playing. If you're using the free stroke, that would abrogate. See, if you're always open, how do you make an upstroke? How do you incorporate the motion? So that's interesting, isn't it? Right? That's where not using fingers provides you the opportunity to make motions. You know, and I'm not the finger guy, but I've been working on it, and so and it's something I was thinking about. I told you I studied with Roy Burns. Oh. And he was a sweetheart to me. And I have a wonderful, it's on my website, you know, I have a wonderful picture at the NAMM show with Roy. Just hang out with him at every NAMM show. He was always a real gentleman to me. Okay, so, and as you noted, you know, this is developing finger control. So, but so this technique, Spivack technique, isn't void of ultimately getting into fingers. I've got Dick Wilson's notes that incorporate tempos for finger pulls. You know, so which is quite interesting. So let me, I'm going to navigate because I'm trying to find ways to help you get this. And
I've just been saying, I was looking back at my videos, I think I started 8 months ago. It's funny how it's taken this long just to try to get through, to get the concept. It's just weird.
Well, 15 minutes, 15 years, or forever. I said, please don't say that, Dick. Please.
Yeah.
So, but we embrace the process, or process, if you're half Canadian. When I'm in Canada, I'm absolutely Canadian, and vice versa. So trying different approaches with different students who have different idiosyncrasies, ways of playing that I don't think are as well connected to this technique as they should be. And so this just idea of the grip, the 3-finger grip and a wrist turn, is a huge part of this technique. Now, what's interesting is to get this going. We want to feel the wrist intimately connected, in a sense, to the movement of the stick, right? So one of the things that I found helpful is this idea. This is a Richard Martinez thing, where you see you have the 3-finger grip that we've been going on about, right?
Right.
And there is this idea that the fulcrum, according what Carlos mentioned this to me, right? That the fulcrum, you could consider, no, it's not this with your thumb. Your thumb, if it looks like this, you tell me, where's the fulcrum? you can see where the fulcrum is. I don't know how it couldn't be anywhere else but where it is with my thumb like this. Go ahead and put your thumb like that, because you love to do, yeah, where there's your fulcrum. You're pointing right at it with your thumb. What's it pointing at? No, go ahead and do it wrong. Where's it pointing?
It's the other finger.
What other finger? You got 5 fingers. Yeah, first finger. It's saying, here's the fulcrum. But we know with this technique that we don't consider the fulcrum to be here. I was just explaining to you that Carlos, look how it changes, that Carlos told me perhaps the fulcrum could be considered here, right in the middle. Now, where is the thumb pointing? Well, it's not pointing. It's not. If anything, there seems to be some kind of indentation here, doesn't there? So right in this crater here, what's the opposite? In the valley of the crater is what you could consider the direction of energy being sent. The thumb, in a sense, is pointing from the valley of this crater right through it. And it's going, that energy is going right to somewhere in between the first finger and the middle finger. You see it? Yeah, just hold it up and get that feeling. So it's going to move through, right through here. I can't quite see it. No, you see your thumb is up above your first finger. So now it's flat. And remember, but the energy in the middle of the thumb is going somewhere, not even to a finger now. Does that look right to you? Now my fulcrum, now I don't know where now I got nothing. You're better off playing like this, quite frankly, probably. At least you have a definitive fulcrum. Here, I don't know what that is. I have a student that came in, I think it's called the plus sign grip or something. Is that the plus sign grip? Maybe. Maybe that's the plus sign. That ain't this technique. So we want to get the thumb sending energy from the pad of the thumb to somewhere in between. No, you got to slide it down and find it. How are you going to do that? I wish you're just a little out of screen. It looks like this. See how I can't see? Yeah. Oh, all right. That looks a little better. Just move your first finger up just a little. Don't move your thumb, just the first finger up and the middle finger up a little. Don't move your thumb, keep it flat. Come on, move the first finger up a little further up. Your thumb likes to be up further than your first finger. How come your first finger can't? You could. No, you're pointing your thumb again. Why does moving your, there it is. Come on, get the first finger further up. How are you going to do that? It's getting there. Yeah, well, right here, look, watch. Here's the thumb up. And if I want, I guess I'd have to almost slide the finger up and the stick's going to go down. See, look. Have you ever tried this? You can crawl along the stick. Look. Crawl along the stick for me. Can you do that? Can you do that? Up and down. Up and down. There you go. See, you can crawl along the stick with your 3 fingers. So, how are we going to get that thumb? All right, let's try it this way. Put your thumb on the stick. You need your other hand to hold it. There, good. Yeah, that's fine. That could be, see, your fulcrum is going to be right there, right where that thumb is. Don't put your other fingers on right now. But you can see where the fulcrum would be. It's going to be right here, right there. That's where your fulcrum is going to be.
Are you even with the thumb or a little below the thumb?
What's that?
You want this finger to be even with the thumb?
We're not even at that finger yet. No,
Okay.
Actually, no. So this is a cool, okay, I got you thinking. So your thumb is just flat on the stick.
Right.
And the stick is running to that meaty part of your palm. And you're just like that. Come on, get it nice and flat. My lower part of my, yeah, there you go, like that. See, you can push on it a little. You can push on it a little. You can feel the I'm holding the stick against it a little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. Now, we have to get these 2 fingers We have to educate these two fingers. One is going to be just above the thumb, and the other is going to be just below the thumb. Nope, stop. If we're going to put the first finger on first, no, it's not above the stick. You're going to have to put it, watch. I can put it all the way up here. Can you? See, you can put it up above. Now bring it down so it's no, now it's right across from it. That's how most guys play, Steve. This is very typical. And then they pull with their fingers through this first finger and thumb fulcrum. No, now you're pointing your thumb again. So get the thumb flat, take your first finger off. You're going to need to hold the stick to get this. Let's put the middle finger on first. Too far down, lift it, bring it up a little. There you go. Now get the first finger above that. There, you got it. Don't move. That feels unusual to you, doesn't it? See, it's in here somewhere. Now show me it, because it's out of screen. Yeah, that's more of the grip right there. Keep that first finger just a little bit above, and the middle finger a little further up, and the energy is going right in between. Come on, keep that thumb down. You can put the first finger all the way up here. You can put it here. There you go. There. Now keep it there. Now get your forearm down so that you'd be, but no, sorry. So you maintain this grip now. Looks good. Show me it again. Don't bring it down here right now. Up here. That looks pretty good. Now get it straight. Stop doing this. Straight. Yeah, see, that looks much better. That's a decent grip. Now my forearm is down low while the stick is up. Stop bringing the arm to yeah. Maintain get your arm down so that you know if you come down, it's going to land somewhere where you want it. Okay, now bring it back up. Huh? Okay. See, it would just go clunk. Yeah, just go clunk. Stop. Bring it back up and take a look. How's your grip? Thumb's gone back up. You lost it. Put the first finger way up to teach yourself that it doesn't need to be below the thumb. Come on, put it up here somewhere. First finger, come on, get it up real high. You can play with a timbali grip. Come on, get that finger up. There, bring it down just a tiny bit and get the middle finger to come up a little. Middle finger, slide it. There it is. Now you got it in here. It's teeny. There, that's your grip. Now, if you come down here, you're just holding it there. Now, if you lift, thinking of the fact that some place within the context of this lever arm or beam, some place in here has to be the origin of where the movement will begin. The only thing that can move the stick, if you're going to hold it here, is the wrist influencing or applying force to this lever arm via this little tiny spot. Thumb's gone way back up. You lost it. You're going to have to work on it. Point your first finger, timbali grip. Give me a timbali grip. You know what a timbali grip is, right? Right? They play with the first finger up on top sometimes. You ever done that?
No.
Well, go ahead and put it on top for fun. No, it's on top of the stick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, timbali grip.
Okay.
It's real obvious, isn't it? Now, in a sense, the force is being applied. If this is the guide, is it the guide? You can definitely feel force being applied further up on the stick. It's up here somewhere now. Yeah, you see? Yeah, so we're going to bring that back. And we're going to apply force somewhere in here now. See, your grip looks better. Okay? So, if this, now put your finger across. Come on, keep that timbali grip. It's not a timbali, right? But that helped you learn that you can put your finger further up. Come on, move your first finger up further. Come on, yeah, up there. Bring your middle finger up. Come on, keep your thumb flat. Keep your thumb flat. There, it's coming back. It's coming. Now, put your other finger, your right hand. Keep it up in the air. Keep it up. It looks really good. It's the best your grip has ever looked. Now run your finger through the fulcrum. Show me just with the other finger, like you're doing teaching a master class. Keep it straight. That fulcrum is going to be straight. Don't go bending. It's not a twisty. It's my finger's straight. You know, that's it. That's the fulcrum. Now just move around through there. You don't say, oh, see, that's hard for you. Come on, don't move your finger. You're moving around it. Almost, that's what it is. Keep that finger straight. It shouldn't get pushed down. It's rigid. It's not going to go anywhere. You're just moving the wrist, and you've got this fulcrum here, and it's going to go around it. Don't move the finger. Don't move your right hand finger. Your right hand moves every time. It's the left hand that's moving. The right hand doesn't move at all. You got it. See, that's it. No, keep doing that. See? That's it. Don't move your hand. It's got to move around the hand. Come on, don't move the hand. Go real slow, and don't move your right hand. No, it's moving. It's going down every time you go forward. There it is. Don't let it go down. Don't let it come up. You got it, dude. That's it. You got to know that. Now, put your finger underneath down at the floor. Come on, put your finger underneath. Got to have this grip with the first finger a little higher than you think, so that your finger can go through here. And now you're going to come down here. Come down here. There you go. Now just don't even play. Just move around that finger. Don't move the hand underneath. Move less. Look. Come on, move less. Get it right over the surface now, 1/2 inch. There you go. Bring it up 1/4 inch and back down. And you can touch going around this fulcrum. Just touch smaller. Look, I'm barely moving. It's going to go down and up, like 1/2 inch. Too much, move less. And don't move your right hand. You got it. Don't move your right hand. Move less. Why do you have to move so much? Less. Get nice and flat so it might touch. Come on, get your right hand down a little lower so you're really close to the surface. Don't lift it up so much. Go down. Bring that right hand up just a little so it can go down and touch like that. There it is. Touch, 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 touch. Not bad. Touch, touch. Yeah, it does make your arm move a little more than it might. That's okay. Don't give me a big this. It's just moving around this little 2-3 finger grip. Oh, there. Now try to get into position so that when you go down, just touch. No, keep this here. This is a big deal for you to get. No, now just put the bead on the surface. Get the butt end up a little, so you have to lift this up just a little. There. Now without moving your right hand, just lift the stick up 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. That's it. Come back down and touch. See, it's not on the shank. Lift it up. Not on the shank. It just taps right there. That's what's happening. That's where the energy is coming from. Right in here. Yeah, you got it. Don't lift it up so much. Put it back on the surface and find out where it touches without the shank being on. Right? It's just going to go around that. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. Don't hit the shank. No, find out where it is. Stop being up here so much. Find out where, when you get to the surface, it should be. Just touch it. Oh, that's really good. Now put it on the surface and leave it there. With your finger there. No, the shank's not touching. Perfect. That's where you would be. Bring it up 1/4 inch and touch again. Don't move your right hand. Up 1/4 inch and touch again. Yeah. Now just keep it moving. Don't leave it on the surface. Just go down and touch and bring it up that tiny bit. Don't bring it up more now. You're bringing it up more. I don't know why. There. So that's it. That's it. See what that feels like? Yeah, Steve. Yeah, I know. That's what it is. So you got to have a grip that has a definitive fulcrum, and you have to have a wrist turn. You have to be at the floor, and then you'll have this. Look.
Oh, I get so much cramps in it though.
What's that?
I seem to get a lot of cramps in my hand.
That's okay. But that's new for you. But it doesn't it look like it looks a little like Louis or Buddy or Vinny. They have, or Carlos in that video with Lee Ritenour that I sent you. See that? That's beautiful. That's what it is. It's more like that. Yeah, more like that. Yeah. You're just a little bit low, so you're getting the shank, but it's just like that. Put your finger back underneath. Yeah, go through that. Stretch this out a little. Learn that your right hand isn't doing this, and there's nothing wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong. You haven't had a nerve induction test. I don't think there's anything wrong. Do it in your right. Let's see how your right feels about that. First, you got to get the grip up in the air. Come on up in the air. Duplicate the experiment. See it's almost a 3-finger. See, it looks more correct in the right. Now just take a look at it now. Go ahead and move your plate. Give me a timbali grip. Yeah, okay. Now bring the finger down a little, just above the thumb. There, the middle finger up just a little. The middle finger up just a little. Keep that first finger up a little further. Keep showing me the stick. Don't turn towards the surface. See, there it is in your right. Is it cramping up?
This one isn't. No, never does.
They're the same. Well, no, well, maybe, but you see, I think your right tends to hold the stick like that, and your left is searching, cramping, instead of doing that. So if unless there's something wrong with your left hand medically, it should be just as your right is. So put your finger through the fulcrum. No, the finger. Duplicate the, come on, hold it up, show it to me, up in the air. Isn't that what we did? Keep that finger straight. Now go ahead and show me how it's going to move. Don't move your left hand. It goes around it. Stop pushing your first finger down. The first finger wouldn't get pushed down at all. It would feel nothing. It's moving around it. It wouldn't feel any force or pressure. It's a fulcrum. It feels nothing. It wouldn't feel anything there. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Move less. Move less. Don't move. Don't create force in the fulcrum finger, which is the hand over here. It moves around it. Beautiful. Now bring that down to the floor. Touch the surface to find out where you won't get the shank. Somewhere in there. See, it's the same. Don't bring it up so much. There you go. Like that. See, just kind of probably more of what you're doing in that hand. Typically, because your left hand is less well educated when it comes to playing match. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, there you go. See? Run your finger through the fulcrum. Show me where it is. Bring it down. Put the bead on the surface. Don't be on the shank. And just turn your wrist and don't create any pressure in that finger that is acting like a display of where the fulcrum exists in the hand that's making the note. Yeah, like more like that. Don't lift it up too much. Less, move even less. Let's see. See, I'm making this stuff. I made this one up. Now, with that finger in place, come up more. No, you got to put the finger. This finger is your savior right now. You've got the fulcrum. You got a better grip. Now you know that the Carlos fulcrum could exist. It's you got to touch the surface to find out where you are when you get to it. Don't be on the shank. Come on, you got to. This hand has to be in the right place, or you'll get the shank. It's showing you. Just touch. Just touch. It's beautiful right now. Just touch and leave it there. Just touch, leave it there. You're not on the shank, but you got the bottom of the bead, right? You got your fulcrum. Now just turn up a little more. You can feel the butt end on the palm, can't you?
Yes.
Now come back. Yeah, there you go. Come on up. Stop pinching your thumb. You lost your grip, I can tell already. That thumb has to send the energy through where that right hand finger's pointing. You lifted the stick up and you're going to come back down. Okay? So you could lift the stick up. Now you're going to take your hand away and believe that if you go like that, it'll work. Not bad. It got just a little low, so you cut the, but see, that's it. That's it. Okay, see, now you're moving around this area that we're referring to as fulcrum potential. Okay? So that when you want the stick to rebound, you've got this narrow little fulcrum, and this can rock through it. Not bad. Do that.
But I'm still gripping it tight, so there's no way to balance it right now.
Well, you might consider that tight. For me, it barely ever leaves the palm, does it? It's like barely leaving the palm. There's nothing extraordinary happening here. It goes up, it's on the palm, and then it comes down. We're not squeezing it. Darn it. We're not squeezing and releasing. It's really good. So you consider that tight, huh? That's cool. Stop. You look, and it's really good today. Carlos would say, I never talked to him about this. I wish I had. Because I read this, where he said, if you're going to wait while I'm talking, your grip is beautiful. Get parallel. Don't learn this. That's where you wait. That's where you always wait. With that little grip, with this thing going through it down here. Hey, you got it. Carlos would say you're holding the stick tight, but you're loose. It gets kind of stop pointing your tip of your thumb. Just keep the thumb flat. There you go. So is that tight?
Not till I hit it. When I go down to hit it, I tighten up before I hit the surface.
It's whatever's happening. What do you tight? Oh, okay. Whatever you're doing, it's fine right now. As long as you're feeling this. Okay, now. Really, this is neat being challenged by students. You know, I learn a lot just via helping students with different idiots, different bad habits. So just move the stick through the fulcrum area again. Come on, you need your finger again. You could use your stick too. You could do it that way. But right now, we'll just use the finger. It might be a little more stable. Now just go through it and just touch. Move less. Look how little my bead comes up. Look, I don't know, an inch. There. Are you getting tight to do that?
Not with the finger there.
Okay. Well, take the finger away and imagine it being there. You're not getting beautiful. Look, you got it. You got one beautiful. See, you're not getting tight. It just rolls through there. You just maintain this and move it. Do certain things happen at different tempos or different heights of turn? Maybe. It's this. Just keep it simple. Let's just play dumb. Let's play like a kid. You're getting the idea, but don't lift it up. It always stops down. Right, it stops down, and waits. That's good. Now, stay with me. I don't want to lose my train of thought here. Where was I? I'll find it. So, we are feeling. The other. Here's another way you can do it. Try this. Now, put your because you know that thumb, the middle of the thumbnail is going right through to in between the first finger and middle finger. So put your first finger on your thumb. Now put it on your thumb. You could put it here, or you could back. Okay, first put it here. Up in the air. I'm making this up, so it's not your fault. You're doing good. Keep that finger straight. Now roll it out so it goes to the edge of your thumb. Pull your finger back. No, watch. See the fulcrum here? Pull it back, right to there. To your thumbnail, or it'll be right on the edge of your thumb. Pull it back. Slowly, come on, right there. Now put your finger right on the thumbnail. See, if you could go through your thumbnail, it would go through, wouldn't it? Put it on your thumbnail, as though it could go through there. Right, it would go right through. Don't do it, but you got it. It would go right through here. Not on the tip of the thumbnail. It would go through somewhere in the middle of the thumbnail. It would go right through there, wouldn't it? Okay, you got it. Now just do this. Keep your finger on your thumbnail to show you where the fulcrum potential would be. Right there. Don't move your finger. It's going to roll through there. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Tap, tap. Put your finger there. No, put your finger there. Come on down. Your finger has to be straight, pointing right through here. You have to keep this stuff. Well, you can go underneath. I was telling you right there, and then you could think of it just moving around this spot. You can't move the finger. It has this finger has to remain stable. It's the stick that's moving. Your finger's moving. Your right hand finger has to remain totally stable. It doesn't move. There you go. Get down lower and touch and find out where the floor is. You're too low. Bring the whole thing up a little, just a little. There it is. Don't move your finger. Your finger goes down every time. It goes around the finger. There it is. Down, 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 down. Turn up a little. Turn up higher, up to here. Oops, don't move your finger. Come on, turn up. Don't move your finger. Don't move the finger. The finger has to stay right here. Right here. It doesn't move. It's not going to. There you go. Bring it up more, but keep the finger here. Just wait. Don't keep doing it over. It keeps going away. You have to find. Okay, put it underneath again. That's easier. Put it underneath. You were doing okay there. Now find where the floor is. Just how are you going to find the floor? Just touch and leave it there. If you keep doing it, you won't touch. Why is your first finger pointing down? Why isn't it straight? I'm talking about no, you're up too high. Now you're doing this. Come on, this has to be straight. Now just touch. Don't keep playing. Your finger's not straight. Straighten out your finger and find out where would it be. You're too high, so lower your hand, but keep your finger straight. Now touch and don't keep playing. Touch. What are you looking for? Well, you want your finger straight. It's relatively straight. What are you looking for here? Why do I have you? No, keep it on there. What do I have you looking for?
Where the floor is?
Yeah, and how do we know that that's probably going to be the floor when you make contact? Because you're not on the shank.
Right.
It's going to be perfect if you just keep that finger underneath. Right, it'll always go to there forever, forever, forever. See, that's what you're not doing. You haven't mentioned. Look, you're not shaking or anything. It's nothing. Once you get this, it just goes around there, like turn like that, forever. See, actually feels slow. Forever, yeah, that's the kind of feeling you want to, that's the motion you want, and the feeling that you want to develop in your hand. R-E, grip. Okay, don't keep, yeah, that was a good one too, look. Because you came back to that floor where you're not on the shank. So you could come up all the way to here. You went down, it was perfect. All right, don't play, please, please. That's much better. All right, now let's see if I can give you something else. All right, so where I told you I'd find my way back to complete the gestalt. You said you were tight, but I'm not sure you are because you're just holding it. This never gets tighter or looser. Nothing really happens just for a regular wrister. You just hold it and think of moving around this, and that's it. Are you holding the stick tight? You said, well, now it can't rebound. And you're right, it is on the palm, but you're not squeezing it to death. You just have this position. When you're up here, come on up now, all the way up. Is it on the palm?
Yeah.
No, mine isn't. Mine's just a tiny bit away here. You see, you can still maintain that grip. It doesn't have to be on the palm. Now, maybe when I get to here, it's on the palm. No, remember I showed you this? Now just go forward around that little 3 finger. Now it's on the palm. So why'd you change it? I just wanted you to feel it when it gets to the palm right there. Go on, bend forward just a little. Now it's on the palm. See, if you were really tight, it wouldn't have fallen into the palm. The stick was loose, had enough movement, so it fell in. Look at your grip, man. You look like a for real drummer right now. You really do. I just want to let's just take a photograph, put it up on the wall, so you can memorize that. Okay. See, so once you maybe once you come all the way up, oh, there you go. Stop, don't play again. Now just touch and see if you're on the shank. Just touch. You're a little low, are you? No, leave it on there to find out. That's where it would be. There you go, you're back. Okay, that's the work you have to do. Now I'm going to give you something else. So you're not as tight as you think. Okay? You're not as tight as you think. And within the context of this, we can get rebounds. Hey, don't do it yet. That's premature. It's just rocking through here when I get to the surface. Don't do it. I just showed you though that it can rebound. Even though it might feel like it's too tight, it's not. It might be firm. First finger's firm coming from the constant. There's some firmness to it. But the fulcrum is so narrow that you can still get it to rock and maintain firmness. Yeah, it'll still rock through there. Okay, that's great. Now, let's just take a look because now suddenly it feels like you're in a little bit more control, doesn't it? It's like this thing, it's Samson and Goliath, right? It's like, oh no, you don't. I mean, I want to be friends, but you're just a hunk of wood. You're an inanimate object. I'm the human being here, and I'm going to imbue my musical magic. Okay, so you got that. Now let's try something else. So in a sense, now you're starting to learn more control, right? You're just not this thing with the stick all over the place and you don't know where to hold it. You have a place to hold it. You know how the stick behaves and you know that it has to be just, no, you better just do this again. Put it on the surface. Come on. Why are you lifting it? You were trying to find if you're on the floor. You want to be, yeah, you're real close. You're real close. You could almost be a rim shot, but it's not. That's it. Okay, now you know that. Now, if we just, a lot of this stuff happens naturally, and I don't want to induce it, but maybe we will, and you'll find it in your own way or in that way. So if I go up like this, go on up. Yeah. Hey, look, this is still here. Is yours? Come on, show it to me. That's the best your grip has ever looked. Oh, wait, no, wait. Now come back down. Put the finger underneath. You're a little low, the shank, you shouldn't be on the butt end. Yeah, fingers right through the fulcrum potential area, right?
Right.
Now, this hand does get to move. It's going to follow you bending or pronating. Come on, keep it through the fulcrum area. You're going to have to lift this. This is going up. Yeah, there you go. It's right there, isn't it? Look, you could do this. Come on, do that. See, it's right there, right? Now, all you're going to do is reverse it. So let's see what would happen. Hold on. There. So just come on up with your other hand, showing you where providing fulcrum identity, right? And now you're going to come up, and as soon as you start to turn to the ceiling, this hand has to go down because the forearm's going to come down, and you're going to do this. Come on. Oh, see, this hand will show you what the forearm would be doing. Watch. The forearm is going up, so is my finger. Finger goes up with the forearm, doesn't it? Now, as I turn to the ceiling, I still got my 3-finger grip. As I turn to the ceiling, forearm's coming down, so no, you're not following, you lost your fulcrum. So the forearm's coming down, and that means the first finger has to come down of the other hand. There it is. Come on, let it come down. Let this hand come down. Get right to there. Keep it in the fulcrum, and just touch. Are you on the shank? Not bad. Pronate, follow the forearm up. This hand has to operate and follow it up. And then turn and follow it. This hand just stayed there. I don't know what to do. It does know what to do. It's going to follow what? The forearm is going to come down. I have to maintain this. Right, so watch. This finger, I'll use my stick. This stick is going to follow the forearm up. See how it's followed it up? You can use your hand. There, it's gone up. And then as I cock my wrist to the ceiling, the forearm is going to come down, and so is the other stick. See, it's coming down. And I still have this, so I always have that. There you go, now finish your stroke gently. Just turn. You're a little high. See, your butt end should be a little closer. Just touch, find it. No. Come on, bring it down, it's a little high. Yeah, there, you're just a butterfly wing away from a rim shot, but you're not on the shank. Go on, you didn't follow it. You lost your fulcrum identity. Follow it up, going up. Beautiful. Now, come on down, follow it down. Come on, this arm has, this guide, or I don't know what we're gonna call it. Yeah, see, it would go down like that. But as you turn up, the forearm and the finger go down. Don't you see? Like that, but smoothly. It goes down. There you go. Now finish. You're too low. You're going to get the shank, but you got the idea. Now find where the floor. Let's just find the floor. This is really good. You're good concentration today too. Just touch. Beautiful. You're just above the shank. Now follow. Keep that fulcrum identity. Alignment pointer thingamajig. There it is. Now turn up and fall. Come on down. That's about all you can come down. You're going to get the shank anymore. Now turn gently to the surface. Not bad. Just a tiny bit high, huh? But just tiny. Now we're dealing with real micro. See, that's what it is. That's what you haven't been doing. Now, and by the way, now you do get to feel. Now you do get to pull. You don't get to pull when you're playing Spivack wrist turn singles. But when I come up, see, and I've got this whole thing going just like I described, I can pull with my middle finger as I come down. There you go. Not bad. But keep your guide in place. Keep your guide finder. We'll call it the guide finder. Huh? Got up. Forearm didn't quite come down with the guide finder or the fulcrum finder. What are we going to call it? I'll come up with a name. Because that first finger has to come down with your forearm. Come on, let it come down. Boom! That's all you get. See, it's not a big motion. It's a one inch death punch. It's the timing of the motion. I think you're going to get the shank. Nah, you know that's not right. Now, see, now you can teach yourself. First, okay, there, go on up. Follow it up with your finger. Now come on down. Arm's got to come up. See, your finger just stayed, but your forearm came down. But you're not following the fulcrum down. See what? No, you have to start again and find the floor. There it is. Now, first finger has to, nope, first finger didn't come down. You're not going to stop. You just got to start again. Nope, got to find the floor. A little lower, it's a little high. Okay, now the first finger's going up. Come on, you're going to have to do it from your elbow. Look, the elbow is going to probably have to move to accommodate this, right? Over here, this has to go up and down somehow. Don't just go for it. I want to do it slowly. Follow it up. Right arm has to go up with the finger straight. Nope, the right arm didn't go up. Stop. Start again. Get the floor. Be very patient. There it is. Now, come on, fingers got to keep coming up with the forearm. Keep it coming up. It's only going to come down that much. It only moved about an inch, not even. Now come down and let the right arm fall with it. Keep your fulcrum guide. That's it. Stop. You're too much. You don't have to come way up right now. Finish. Come on up with your other hand. Come on down. Stop. Stop. Complete your strike. Ooh, pretty close. Just a tiny bit high, huh? Find the floor. Find the floor. Come on. That means you touch. The way we're finding the floor this week is by actually putting the bead on this. That's a pretty good one, too. Find the floor first. See, be patient with me. I'm being patient with you. No. How do you find the floor? You touch. Touch the bead. You're a little high. Lower the construct. Straighten out your guide finder. Right. That's where it would. Come on, touch. To be sure. Touch. Little, right about there. Now follow the forearm up as you pronate and go up. Follow it up with that guide finder. Okay, now follow it down as you turn to the ceiling. Not too much. Easy. Come on down with your right arm. Right arm didn't quite come down enough. It's going up. Come on. Right arm. Concentrate on the right arm. It's gone up. Okay, now the right arm has to come down. It didn't come down at all. Just nope. No. And you know it too. You don't? Just watch. Because you've been really successful. I'll come up with a better name. The guide finder. The God shaft. I don't know what you want to call it. Okay? But it's going up. See how this arm and the finger? It's going up. See, and it goes down too. Look, see it goes up? You see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as I turn down, that has to come down back to where it was when I was. It's got to get to this point. See, this is because we're touching, and you know that we're at the floor here. See where my finger is? Watch. It has to come back to here. Watch. It would always come back to there. So when I come up, and it follows it, it's got to come back to where it started. It's got to come back to there. It's got to come to there. Okay? See how my right stick is going up and down? Put a stick in your hand. Maybe it'll be easier to see. Okay, find the floor. Find the floor. You have to touch to find the floor. Don't point your first fingers. You have your fulcrum's running right through there, isn't it? Go on up and follow it with the stick in the hand. There it is. See, the stick went up. Now come down and follow the stick back down. The stick's got to go down. There. You're almost, that's all it is. That stick has to go down as well, not just up. And then you're going to pretend it never needs to come down. Of course it comes down. It's got to get back. Stop. You turn too high. You turn way up here. You don't need to. Go on up. Keep the fulcrum finder in place. Come down, nice and smooth. Right arm has to come down. Stop. There it is. There it is. I like that. Right arm didn't come down. So watch. It did a little. Watch. This is what it'll look like if the right. I'm using my left arm. If the stick, the guide finder, where it doesn't come down. Watch. Here's what sometimes you do. Got this beautiful grip. Got your fulcrum finder. Fulcrum finder. The fulcrum finder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but just watch. That's it's like a bow and arrow, isn't it? Kind of, isn't it?
Right.
All this stuff is not yet right. It's really natural. That was cool. So it also has a classic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's a religious connotation going on here, isn't there?
Right.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay. This is real, man. Okay, so watch. Don't play, but you're at the floor. You've got it's beautiful. You're going up. And what you do sometimes is you think that to go down, you don't have to bring the stick back down. So you go like this. And that's where you end up. Because you know you're not supposed to, it goes around it. It's always going around it. Right? So if this stick doesn't come back down, you're going to get what? You'll be up here. You'll end up here somewhere. This has to come down so you can be back at the floor. So watch. It's going to go up, right? And then it's going to come down. Got to come down. See, it comes down. It comes down. It comes down. It's coming down. It goes up and down. Try it. It's got to be straight. Remember the cross. Show me the cross. We'll call it the cross. Go on up. Maintain the cross. Go around it right in that spot. God, didn't go down. Cross has to go back there. There it is. You got it. No, yeah, come on now. Go down. No, you don't stop up in the air. You stop at the floor. So go down. Right arm has to come down. Nope. No, right arm has to come down. Do it slowly. Go on up. Come on down. Right arm's got to come down. Nope, right arm. Nope. Is your right arm? That's where the right arm would end. Show me the floor. Touch the left hand on the surface. There you go. That's where the right hand will be. Okay? See, that's where the right hand would be. And don't move it. Keep it straight. Come on, let it come. No, just come down slowly. Do it in slow motion to get the timing in the. There's your bow and arrow. No, you do it slowly and don't even go to the surface. Just get down. Show me you can come. Stop! You didn't stop. Beautiful, though. Go on up again. Go on up. Come down and don't turn to the surface. Stop! You should be pointing up just a little. Go on up. Come on down. Okay, let me show you. Here's what I want. You're getting really good. Okay, we got our cross. Now we're going to go up, right? And then we're going to come down, and you're going to stop. Before you turn, you're going to stop here. Show it to me. That's the part you're not always getting. Go on up, nice and straight. Yeah, you touched. Look at you. Go on up. Come on. Oh, stop! You always turn to the surface. I want you to feel this just before you turn. Are you flat in the right? There should be. Come on, keep it up. Pointing to the. You haven't come somewhere in there. Now you can finish your stroke. There, so you're now closer at the floor. Do it again. Stopping up before you turn to the surface. Come on down. A little more, a little more. Keep turning up. There you go. Stop. That's it. Now just complete your strike. Nice and smooth, not fast. Come on up from there. Don't just turn your wrist up. Just go back to this regular wrist turn. See, you got your cross. See, so when you're finished this thing, it's just like you're turning your wrist, isn't it? You come up, you come down, and you're just going to give me the regular wrist turn. Like that. Don't go moving this stick with it. It goes around it. Yeah. Okay, do that in the other hand. Go on up. No, first you have to find the floor. Got to go through the whole routine. No, I thought the first of all your cross or your fulcrum finder. Yeah, it has to be in the fulcrum. There's the floor. Left was better than your right for a minute. You have to admit. Go on up. Come on down and stop. Nope, you lost your fulcrum finder. It went away. It just disappeared. Go on up. Go on up. Come on down. Stop. You turn too high. You're a little high. Not bad. A little high. Yeah, right. You need to be in there to complete your strike. Come on. Stop. You got it. Finish it slowly. That's it, dude. That's what you're going to work on this week. See? Now you're starting to get it. You've got the whole kit and caboodle. You've got a grip that has an actual fulcrum potential or an actual fulcrum. Right? There it is. And now you've got your motion. So you're always see, you never lose this. Right? You never lose that. You never, and then what you get, and we'll get into this more next week, but I said that for something like this, right, we can, now you do feel a squeeze. Now there is something happening where that middle finger is going to pull. It's going to pull, 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 pull. So there is a little something, but not when we're just turning our wrist. And this never goes away. I can still pull. I can pull. There's a little pulling to the palm. And I stop the bead right there. Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. See, every time. Every time. See, it's just doing release, squeeze with that motion and that 3-finger grip. See, right to there. You felt today. You tapped into a higher power. You tapped into something. Whether, I don't know, you know, I'm just saying. Okay. Good job turning off the camera.